Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is Monday,
22nd.
May 22nd. It was the 25th. We are here in New York City, the Big Apple.
You just had a text message to our group saying, "Can I get let in? I'm at the glass door."
Yeah, no one was there to let me in.
Yeah, no fucking work ethic around this place.
I know.
Everybody's checked the fuck out.
Everyone's watching The Dozen live.
Yeah, it's sad. What were you out there getting? What were you in the big world getting?
I was trying to get my medication, and they said, "We don't have your medication." So now I'm going to have to go back.
I thought we gave that shit up a long time ago, bro.
No.
Still on it?
Antidepressants?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, bro, that bums me out so bad, bro.
Why?
Okay.
They do literally nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
But it just is a safety blanket to have them?
Yeah. Well, no, take them every day.
So maybe they are doing something, you just don't know.
Yeah, but I haven't taken them in like a week. And my legs hurt. And I think it's because of that.
Really?
Yeah, you get like withdrawals from them.
In your legs?
You get like achy and like flu symptoms.
In your muscles, weak muscles, is it like a point on your leg that hurts or just your whole legs?
And my legs are just achy.
You need to get back on the anti-Ds.
I know. I guarantee I'll take them and it'll go away instantly.
Yeah. What's got you so down, brother?
Nothing. I'm not down at all. My legs just hurt. And I said, oh shit, I haven't taken this stuff in a couple of weeks or like a week.
Can you take those recreationally?
No, it would do nothing.
Really?
It takes like 3 weeks for them to even kick in.
That's how fucking all drugs should be.
Yeah.
That's smart. People can't just abuse it. That's how painkillers should be. It should be like, you still want to hurt in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Maybe come back and talk to me.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good idea.
Nate was hitting me up for painkillers. Dude, he was desperate.
I don't know how he didn't get painkillers.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe it was just like small breaks. Maybe it's just like if you don't put pressure on it, it doesn't hurt.
Our coworker's foot exploded
Yeah.
when he put it down on the ground.
When he just walked on it.
That gives me the same fear that sinkholes give me, that like just at any time it could be waiting underneath you to fuck you up.
Yeah. Dude, when we were in Iceland, when we were fishing and we were like walking around in the lake or in the river, you would just take a step and your whole leg would go in and you'd be like sinking. You'd have to use like all of your strength to
Quicksand?
get out. Yeah, it was crazy.
Really?
It was insane.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like you both of your legs would be stuck and then you'd come out, you'd be soaked in mud.
They said that used to happen in Ireland all the time in the bogs.
Yeah.
Dudes would just try and run through the bogs and they just get caught in the bogs and fucking die in the bogs.
It's just like one random step and all of a sudden you're just sinking down.
And you're just dead.
Yeah, it
you're
sucks.
Just fossilized in fucking bog.
Yeah.
Just completely crystallized.
Bogs aren't even deep though.
I think that bogs are deceptively deep, dude.
No.
Why would this tour guide in Ireland lie to me?
Maybe they probably go up to like your waist.
But if you get caught at your waist and you can't walk anymore and you're in the middle of a fucking bog in county fucking...
Well, then the problem is that you're getting lower because you're just sinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird feeling. It's not fun.
Did you ever fear for your life while you were out in Iceland?
No, but there was one time. It's not even that. I just worry about falling because if you fall with waders on, then they like fill up with water and then you just like sink.
Your boys would have saved you, bro. Your skinny, strong boys would have fucking saved you.
We were all
life.
spread out.
Really?
They might not have had time.
You would have had to holler for them?
Yeah. Dude, that's like what my buddy said. He was like, dude, don't fall. Because if you fall, then your waders will fill up. You have like a belt, but even that, like it'll break through that.
I love advice like, don't drop this.
Yeah.
Don't fall.
It's scary.
like, no shit, dude. I'm not going to fucking plan on dropping this.
It was fun as hell, though, walking through the water like that.
Yeah.
And you're just dry.
Trudging.
And you go up to like here.
That is fucking sick.
And you're just kind of just drifting through the water. Like you're like swimming, but you're not.
It's kind of a superpower.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
They said that when we went on this fucking jet ski thing that you could wear like a wet or a dry suit.
Yeah.
It didn't work at all. It just fucking soaked you.
Dude, there's like rain jackets. A lot of them just don't work.
That's a fraud industry.
They work for like 15 minutes and then all of a sudden you're just soaked.
It's an absolute fraud industry.
Yeah.
Tarps. Well, I was underneath the tarp recently. Tyler saw it, dude. The fucking tarp the water just went through the tarp and just fucking blasted me in the face.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, I got fucking bukkake by one.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
When I used to play golf in high school, we would play like 9 holes in the rain. And you would be wearing rain pants, a rain jacket, and like rain gloves. And by the end of it, you were just completely soaking wet.
It is bullshit.
I think the only rain jackets that work are the ones from like the old sailor movies that are just yellow.
Yellow ones.
Yeah, those
they have to be yellow.
ones. Yeah.
I think the rain is afraid of yellow.
Yeah, those things are they're like plastic. It's like Tupperware. Yeah.
You are fully Tupperwared in.
Yeah.
You melt in a microwave in one of those jackets. You'd be fucked. Damn, bro. What else you been up to? Where were you at this weekend?
Cleveland and Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah, not much happening.
Actually, yeah, Cleveland's probably my favorite city in Ohio.
Cleveland was great.
Cleveland rocks.
Club was awesome.
Great hospitals up there.
Yeah.
Really good hospitals. Like
hospitals.
world-class hospitals. Yeah. If I'm dying, take me to Cleveland.
I contemplated like hurting myself so I wouldn't have to go to Detroit and then just getting shipped over to Cleveland hospitals.
Yeah, because it's such a good stay.
Yeah. It's better than anything in Detroit.
It's such a nice stretch. Like the fucking Cleveland hospitals are plush. It's more expensive to stay there than the fucking hotels downtown.
Yeah.
It's impossible to get a spot in the hospital.
Yeah.
Why were you so anti-Detroit though?
It's just not a good city. I mean, it's like the crowds were awesome. The shows went very well. It was a very fun time. But
so what's wrong with the city?
Everything outside of that room.
What about
wrong with that city?
How do we fix Detroit?
Everything outside of the active comedy show was bad.
I think that there's good parts of Detroit. I think that there's.
I don't think there is.
When we went to Greektown, that street was good. The fucking.
I think we were in the nicest part of Detroit.
That you guys went to?
Yeah.
What? Who else was there? Was Mook there?
Yeah, Mook, and then this kid Aiden McCluskey.
Where'd you guys eat? What kind of restaurants did you guys find?
We didn't.
You didn't eat the whole time you were in Detroit?
No, we went point A to point B every single time.
Just fasted, ate at the club?
I would get room service.
Damn, bro, you probably didn't explore the city at all. You should have gone to the shelter.
Everyone was like, dude, don't go anywhere. I'm serious. Like before I went, I was talking to people in New York and they were like, don't
shelter in place.
Yeah, they were like, don't even walk
it's
to the club.
It's not safe right now.
Yeah, they're like, the club's a 10-minute walk. Don't walk. They're like, you have to Uber.
What the fuck? Who the fuck were you talking to?
Apparently another comedian got like held up walking to the club. He got surrounded.
What square ass comedians were you talking to?
That comedian's actually a big comedian.
Who?
I'm not going to say.
And they got held up on the way to the club?
Yeah, held up.
They were flashing cash?
Yeah.
They must have been a big comedian. Was it Kevin Hart?
Yeah. It was Kevin Hart. He got held up.
Physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, by his ankles.
Like Simba.
Yeah.
Got held up on Pride Rock. I don't think it's that bad. You can walk. When we were there, I took like a 2-mile walk through the heart of the city.
Yeah.
No one gives you a hard time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not crazier than where you like Hell's Kitchen.
No, but the thing is, we were talking about this. The difference between that and a city like Detroit is that when you're walking through, like I'll walk home from the stand at 2 a.m. and no fear the entire time because you're walking on these streets where there's like 600 cars passing every minute.
Right.
So it's like if someone pulled a gun on me, I would hope that someone would
stop and save you.
Would like call the police or something. Detroit, there's just no one on the street.
You're scared of the free world.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You're scared of 313.
Yeah, I've seen 8 Mile, dude. I don't want to get fucking jumped.
If it was safe enough for Eminem to grow up there, it's fucking safe enough.
Dude, he gets jumped like 8 times in that movie.
And
he clearly not safe enough.
He makes $1 billion off of it.
Yeah,
he makes $1 billion.
I don't need that.
Turns him into a great rapper.
I don't need that. I already am at the show. I don't need to be getting jumped to get to the show.
Imagine how good your fucking stand-up could be if you just got this shit beat out of you sometimes, and you had those life experiences to draw on.
I don't think it would make me good at stand-up. It would probably make me be like, yeah, I'm done with this.
It would turn you into the Joker.
Yeah. I would probably like leave cities and just go move to the suburbs.
Would you be scared?
In the suburbs? I got scared in my apartment last night.
Why?
For the first time.
Because you were all alone?
Because I was all alone and I was looking down my hallway and I was like, oh, I got a creepy ass hallway.
In your own apartment?
Super creepy hallway.
What were you scared of? Like
super skinny and tall. Like and I was like, dude, there's just going to be a dude there. And then I triple locked my door. My door has 3 locks. It's got the knob lock, the bolt lock, and then the chain. Did you triple locked it?
You must have had Sunday Scaries, something fierce.
I don't know what it was. I was watching a lot of Vietnam movies, but I wasn't really worried about that. Yeah, I wasn't really worried about that. I don't know why. I just got like freaked out.
Just checking your hallway for like traps that you drop into.
Yeah.
Did the Vietnam movies tell you about those traps?
Oh, well, I already knew about that. Yeah. They had some crazy, everything was booby trapped.
Yeah, you like fall in and it's just like a strip of spikes that just impales you beyond.
Is Vietnam the one where they would use it must have been. They would use bamboo like they would sharpen bamboo and they would stick it all together with mud, and then they would fill the bamboo with like elephant poop, I think, because it was like poisonous once it got into your bloodstream. So this like big ball of just bamboo and shit would swing down from a tree and you just die.
You got to hand it to the Viet Cong, bro.
Yeah.
That's creative as hell.
Yeah. Well, they fucked up. I mean, like because they don't
not at any point have to hand it to the Viet Cong.
Biological warfare.
Because they don't care. They also don't care about their people. So it was like there was no way they were gonna lose that war. No, there wasn't. They
weren't scared to die.
Way more people died. I think more Vietnamese people died than Americans, but Americans were like, this is fucked. 50,000 dudes are dead. And Vietnam was like, yeah, we're still fucking pumping dudes through too. Like, we don't give a shit.
They're like making people have more babies.
Yeah. They're like, this is like, we'll go forever.
Just fucking like factories.
Yeah.
Like Rosie the Riveter.
Yeah.
But instead of trying to manufacture gun parts, she just is trying to fuck.
Yeah. It was nuts.
What's giving you the history itch?
Nothing. Just like watching war movies.
Yeah. But are you watching documentaries or like
I'm dabbling
Deer Hunter?
I'm dabbling everywhere.
Deer Hunter's a sick Vietnam movie.
Yeah.
Maybe the best one.
Tragic. Long too. 3 hours.
What are other good ass Nam movies?
Platoon.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Born on the 4th of July. Full Metal Jacket. Have you seen Born on the 4th of July?
I don't think so.
I just watched that this weekend.
Yeah.
That's a crazy one.
It's sick.
Tom Cruise. I mean, it's probably Tom Cruise's best performance because it's not like a cheesy. He's not like a cheesy like movie star.
He's not a bartender.
Yeah. He's like a vet. It's not really about the war as much as it is post-war. And him like coming home after getting paralyzed.
Does he like play shell shocked afterwards and like fucking like shove someone?
Yeah, he's getting in a lot of fights because he's drinking heavy.
Fuck yeah.
And they don't. He comes home and he's like a super like patriotic and stuff. Like joined the war, didn't get drafted, just joined up. And then he gets back and he's paralyzed and everyone's like, yo, fuck you, dude. Like they don't give a shit about him.
Spitting on him.
Yeah, they're like, fuck you. He's getting like flipped off going down the street.
That was so...
that had to be a jarring experience.
Yeah, what a gnarly part.
Yeah.
Like social justice people are crazy now, but that type of social justice is like, that's hardcore social justice.
Like everyone he knows died and he comes back and they're just like, you're a piece of shit.
What the fuck?
He's like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, having left thinking you're a hero and coming back and people are mad at you and you just didn't catch any wind of it.
Bastards. But then he becomes super anti-war too.
Yeah.
It's a true story. It's about this, I forgot his name. It's like Ron something. Rob, maybe? I don't know. But he's still alive. And I looked up what the dude does today and he was just like, he plays the piano in gardens.
He's definitely high as hell.
Yeah, he's a peaceful guy now. He was a huge part of the anti-war movement.
Putting flowers and bayonets and shit like that.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is a little bit too cute to play like a grizzled Vietnam vet.
I can show you what he looks like in the movie. He definitely is not too cute.
I think he's a little bit too cute. He kind of reminds me of Ted a little bit.
Like the teddy bear?
Yeah, from the movies. Who do you think wins in a fight? Tom Cruise in this movie or Ted from Ted?
He does not look too cute at all.
Or Ted.
I think Ted would whip this dude's ass.
No, this guy's grizz. He's nuts in it. It's crazy.
I think Ted.
It's a really depressing movie.
Yeah.
Most Vietnam War movies are though.
I know they're not upbeat like the World War I movies.
No, not like the modern movies are like they make them seem like it's like the coolest thing in the world.
They have like cool ass haircuts.
Yeah.
They're like dying cool.
Yeah, and they all have like cool gear.
What was the movie that had?
That's the only reason you join up is to rock the gear.
Yeah, to be carrying a rucksack.
Yeah, night vision. Like, holy shit, I get these night vision goggles.
Like, check out this knife.
In these movies, they're like, here's like a gun that you have to pour gunpowder into.
Here's a hat that's also like your bowl.
Yeah.
You have to eat soup out of your hat. That's also going to save your life.
Yeah, and they're just wearing like jeans.
Don't get shot at while you're eating soup. You can only have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are wearing like stupid ass clothes, cutoffs and shit. Probably experimenting with their sexuality out there.
They're experimenting with heroin.
Definitely.
They're all doing heroin.
Which sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder if, they were all like skinny out there. Like it was a different...
They're like not eating. They're all doing heroin. I mean, everyone's doing heroin.
The bugs must have been terrible too.
Oh, yeah.
And that's before...
And it's raining all the time.
There's no spray on bug spray.
No.
They didn't have like a mist, like an SPF 30 combo mist or something. I don't know what people did before that mist.
I don't know.
Mist sunscreen and mist bug spray are like two of the most important.
Probably just died.
Yeah.
Don't mosquitoes kill like the most? They're like the most dangerous creature on Earth.
Yeah, carrying diseases and shit like that. Yeah, that must have been brutal.
Did your town ever get sprayed? Our town used to get sprayed every fall.
No.
And they just come over in like planes and just
crop
gas
you
us.
with Agent Orange.
They would be like, close your windows tonight because we're spraying the town.
Or you'll die.
Yeah. Because it was for, what is it? What is it? Triple E? Is that what it's called? The really bad one?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Triple E?
Maybe it's just a Massachusetts
thing. It was in Mass for a while.
Yeah.
We got sprayed.
We got sprayed all the time. Yeah.
What is it?
Couldn't leave your dogs outside for a day or something.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's
No,
like
it was
a.
we had someone come in our backyard and just like spray all the trees, spray the backyards.
Oh, we had like, I think it was like they just flew over.
We didn't.
How
have-
serious?
Flybys.
I don't know. It was like we couldn't go to certain parks.
No one ever got it.
Yeah,
but they, I was horrified of
COVID.
it.
Yeah,
I was horrified of
but
it.
it was like parks were closed at night for like a week because they sprayed it and stuff.
If the dogs had stayed outside, would they have definitely croaked?
No, it was probably just so they don't get like
So they
sick
don't get
from the
Gas
spray.
sprayed on top of them.
But dude, the fucking
Your dog's orange. Oh my God, what kind of dog is that?
I remember my mom being like, I remember that and like carbon monoxide were like two ones that I just feared a lot because everyone was like, yeah, carbon monoxide, you just go to sleep and you never wake up. And then
Similar to quicksand.
yeah, similar to quicksand. Yeah, exactly. Same type of thing.
It's just like an unknown fear that's just like could creep up on. It might be underneath you at any time.
Yeah. And then Triple E was like, you're like, yeah, you get bit and then you just die.
Yeah, like tomorrow.
Yeah. And when you're young, you're just walking around with like 70 active mosquito bites. And you're like, well, there's a good chance that one of these is Triple E.
I've heard of Zika like that too.
Yeah.
I think Zika just has.
Might be the exact same thing, to be honest.
I think, well, Zika is like, it scares the bitches because like if you get, it affects your pregnancy.
Yeah. I think Triple E does too.
That's what happens.
There's a good chance that those are the exact same thing.
It might be. But people like don't go on vacations if they're trying to get pregnant because they're worried Zika's going to give their baby a fucking Stewie Griffin head.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the football baby. There's more just giving birth to the football baby is just, that's daunting.
Triple E
Raising it would
Eastern.
be cute.
Well, I can't pronounce any of those words. What are the symptoms?
Created in a Chinese lab. What the fuck?
Yeah, a sudden onset of fever, chills, and muscle or joint aches. I might have that right now.
The product of gain of function research. What the fuck?
It was like that, and swine flu had like back-to-back runs of just mass hysteria.
Oh, swine flu never scared me.
Not us, but it was like treated the same way at least.
Yeah, Ebola too.
Bird flu, MRSA.
Coney
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah,
Coney.
Yeah, Coney was a big deal.
Coney was gonna.
I remember watching that documentary on YouTube and being like, "We're done.
We
I'm
all
gonna have to
need
go
this.
fucking fight in the war now."
I'm gonna have to join Coney's army.
What's your birthday? Why don't we should do this? I there's like a thing that would tell you if you were drafted in the Vietnam War or not.
Holy fuck.
I was not. My number wasn't picked. What's your birthday?
April 25th.
April 25th.
It was just everybody that had that same birthday.
I think. Yeah.
That would make me believe in horoscopes.
No, you were not called.
Scorpios are called to action.
Scorpio. We need some
What's your
fierce
birthday?
Scorpios. Yeah, Tauruses just aren't compatible with war. It just doesn't work out.
See, I don't know if this is right because no numbers get called. What's your birthday? What is 10 of October? No, 201, not called.
The fuck, bro?
Tyler?
November 12th.
Birthday parties in Vietnam must have been sick.
No, none of these are called. Not one of our numbers was called.
The platoon all has the same birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
I'm going to look up what numbers were called.
That's so
For one day.
It's so fun. It's our birthday month, so we're not fighting. Taking some time off.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because you're pretty much, you have a 1 in 350 chance of getting called, or 360.
What do you mean?
It's just
Only one day gets called?
No, but you only have one birthday.
Yeah, but I don't think that's how it works.
That is how it works. There was 366 numbers.
But that doesn't. That
And it was
you're
all
saying
based on
1
your
in
birthday.
365. So that doesn't mean that that's your chance of getting called.
That's exactly your chance of getting called.
No, because
I see. Yeah, because they have
included,
they
have all
pick
these
a bunch
different
of different
names.
numbers.
So if it's like 30% of people get called, that means you have a 30% chance. I don't fucking know, bro.
It says the lowest numbers were called first. The rest was entirely at random.
Search what birthdays were called for Vietnam.
Vietnam draft lottery data.
This is fucking...
Okay, here we go.
Expect this to be the Nom episode today, but hell yes.
It was a lot of like January, February, March. Yeah, it was all early months.
Yikes.
There was not that many days called.
They're like checking your ID at the fucking VA office or whatever. People dodging, pretending they had a different birthday. What's your birthday?
I don't know. I never had one.
Was that? Yeah. I was
like you're like a dog. You just had to guess. What birthdays were drafted?
Damn, dude. I cannot believe they were just drafting people up, just making people fight. I guess they're doing that in the Ukraine right now. I guess they're just grabbing people up and being like, hey, like, we're going to need you to fight. And if you don't fight, we'll kill you.
Yeah, they're doing that in Ukraine. I thought they had a bunch of volunteers in Ukraine.
But then I think that they were like, the whole
volunteers were like, what the hell are we doing? It was like American dudes going over, dudes who like played airsoft a lot growing up.
Airsoft fatties going over.
Yeah. And they were like, let's get in some action. And then Russia just came over, just blowing them to shreds.
This isn't what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
They just are dropping like pallets of hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Of fucking nerd ropes.
It's crazy.
These boys are good as long as you get them a bunch of Twizzlers.
Yeah. Damn. I was playing Call of Duty last night and I was going with more of a Hacksaw Ridge method.
Hacksaw Ridge is
hands only.
Is dope.
Straight medic.
Is Hacksaw Ridge the movie where they're like climbing up ladders?
Yeah, that's World War II, I think, though.
And
it's a religious ass movie.
Yeah, a little bit.
The beginning of that movie sucks.
Yeah, but it gets gnarly.
It gets crazy. Yeah.
Good airplane movie.
Yeah.
Isn't that a movie where someone's like head gets blown off and they keep climbing or some shit like that?
Maybe.
One of the wonders of the human body that like if your head gets all the way blown off, your body will stay in action.
Still in action
for like a little bit.
I mean, there's certain shit when it's like your body, like it like tightens. Like what was in Shawshank Redemption, where he's like if you puncture someone directly through the ear, their jaw like collapses at like maximum, like the maximum strength it can possibly do it.
I think that's why boxers wear mouth guards and shit, because they'll bite their tongue off if they get fucking hitting the side of the head.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
And then you shit everywhere and you die. That was another thing that I learned. That was like a big one. It was like, if you die, you're just going to use shit everywhere.
Oh yeah, bro.
It's probably not entirely true.
No, it's true.
It's probably like if you have to shit.
If you were back
like
up
if
on
you
the
were
way
if
out.
you were about to shit and you die.
If you shit right before you die, your body doesn't
like I
find
just
some
shit.
more.
If you killed me right now, there's no way I'd be like coming up with more shit. Like it's just spawning in there. Yeah. Like there's no shit to be shat.
That's what your soul turns into. One last turn.
Yeah. It's just one big shit.
Your soul just crystallizes into one slimy ass turd.
Ew, gross.
Slides out of you.
Nasty.
About 5 minutes after.
You think that's someone's job at like the morgue? Wipe an ass wiper?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's like nurses. Nurses are just wiping ass.
All the time. Big ass too. Because it's always a dude who can't wipe his ass physically.
Or a lady.
Yeah.
Or a lady with
ladies don't shit.
In fucking hospitals they do.
Yeah.
That's where they save it for.
Yeah.
Bedpans.
Oh, gross.
Just lighting up a bedpan.
Yeah.
Terrible. They really don't tell you that in nursing school.
No.
What do nurses think that they're about to get into? It's got to be the big.
I think they probably
like
watched like
Grey's Anatomy.
And they were like, I'm going to be saving lives.
I'm going to fuck a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm going to fuck a
super
hot doctor.
A hot brain
I'll be
surgeon.
out in 3 years with some like light salt and pepper doctor with blue eyes.
And then in reality, it's just like obese dudes who are like, I need you to wipe the fucking... There's just shit all over my ass.
Leaving to nursing school is like the dude who went to Vietnam. He's like, I'm going to go be a hero.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and fucking some lady's yelling at him for not wiping her ass right.
They got to use the jaws of life to open his cheeks.
The guy's spitting on him.
Yeah. And they're all fucking drugged up. So they're just saying the craziest shit. Yeah.
Stupid fucking bitch.
Dude, that's what it's like.
Wipe my ass better, bitch.
It is a lot of that. A lot
People
of harassing
get
nurses.
senile.
Yeah.
Like fight a nurse.
My grandpa had back surgery. He was like that for a while. We had to go see him and he'd be like normal. And then out of nowhere, he would just be like, goddamn nurses. Like getting pissed that they were dude nurses.
And then I guarantee that like your grandpa's like kids are like, these fucking nurses, we got to go somewhere else. Like we got to go to a different facility. These fucking nurses are bad.
He was very loopy. It was no one was like, yeah, you're right. The nurses.
Oh,
I think we were all kind of like, yeah, this is insane. He's going to get fucking kicked out of here.
What? That must happen. People must get kicked out.
Yeah, maybe. Dude, if you ever, there's like a whole Reddit page designated to like nurses who like dudes will like confess a bunch of shit to them right before they die.
Yes, I have seen that.
And it's dark.
Threads of that.
And they're like, yeah, I killed fucking 70 people back in 1934.
I really didn't feel bad about that.
Yeah. You're the only person I've ever told. And then they just go for the line goes flat.
Well, I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, you sit with that information.
Could you tell them?
Yeah.
Could you say that? Could you tell them all that I'm sorry?
You break the news. Yeah. You can be the one to break that news. I'm going to.
All my crimes were racially motivated.
It's the Joe Paw method.
Yeah, it's fucking
Die when
nuts.
shit gets hot.
Senses fear, dies.
dude,
That's the funniest Joe Paw.
They made it seem like it happens like all the time.
Definitely. People, it's literally like a thing, like holding some shit to your deathbed. People are pussies for that, though. You got to just go to the grave with it.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
What? Trying to unburden yourself?
Also,
That's
if I was
so
about to
soft.
die, that'd be the last thing I'd be thinking about. I wouldn't be like, I mean, I guess I've also never murdered anybody, so maybe that is something that sticks to your mind for a while.
Yeah.
But I think I would be like, yeah, well, got away with it.
Describe the Pam Anderson, Tommy Lee scene. Describe One Night in Paris to me again. Throw on the KK Ray J tape one last time.
Oh, man.
What times? Yeah. It sucks that to even have to go to a nursing home. That's a shitty progression of life.
But then you get out. Like some people get out. My grandpa got out. He escaped. He broke through multiple times. He was in
like
and
a
out.
Prison lockdown?
Yeah, he was in and out for a while, and now he's out. Probably for good, I would have to guess.
Like,
dude, my grandpa had like old
him?
people are just nuts. My grandpa had a stroke, and him and his wife both agreed. They're like, well, we'll go in the morning. So they just slept it off.
Like Nate
and
with
then
his
like
broken
drove
foot?
to the hospital in the morning. Yeah.
Sleeping off a stroke. I think strokes, I mean.
Yeah, I don't think obviously it wasn't like a bad stroke.
Yeah. It's the more you read, the more it seems like lots of people get strokes, and like at a certain age, you like have some type of cancer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like if you get to 75, like there's something in there that's floating around that's cancerous.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah, I try not to think about that.
If it floats to the
way
skin,
too real.
You just like pop it.
Yeah.
Just like stick
like
a knife
a dog.
into it.
Yeah, old dogs. You just got lumps everywhere.
And it's fine. It's like just part of it.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know how you get lumps. Stress? What gives people lumps?
I don't
Eating
know.
shitty, vaping?
Probably, yeah. I'm gonna be lumped up.
You're lovely lady lumps.
I'm gonna be so
Check
lumped.
it out. You're gonna go full Fergie the way you've been
I
fucking
know.
hitting the pen. Damn, bro. Shout out to Fergie.
Shout out to Fergie. Shout out to the fucking vets out there.
Shout out to all the black eyed peas and the vets. Shout out
We
to
got a
Apple
lot
D.
of vets listening to this podcast.
The
Dude, we
fucking
got our
vets.
demographic breakdown. It's like 90% veterans
Vets,
that listen to this show.
It is. It is a lot of vets and a lot of like
We
descendants.
just have
of
one episode where
firefighters.
it's just firecrackers going off the whole time. and like basketball sneakers.
warning for vets and dogs.
We're playing the fucking Lakers game live with fireworks going off. Just the squeaky
Scaring the
sneakers.
fuck out of 'em.
Yeah.
The fuck?
My favorite podcast.
For
Betrayed
you
me.
guys. And I'm proud.
What the hell's going on?
21 gun salute for the vets. There's full TikTok accounts that are like Iraqi war fights.
Oh yeah.
It's just dude,
It's just online fully.
the whole Iraqi war is online.
Is the Iraqi war? I know the Ukraine war is like they're live streaming it over there.
Yeah, that shit is on a channel. You
On
can, like,
fucking Rumble.
It's on ESPN Plus
Or on Kick.
Yeah.
What is the new one? Kick?
Kick? Oh yeah, everybody's on Kick,
Yeah.
right?
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. It's so easy to get caught up in what everyone else needs from you and never take a moment to think about what you need for yourself or from yourself or for yourself. Could go either way. But when we spend all of our time giving, it can leave us feeling stretched, thin, and burnt out. I've been giving a lot recently.
Of course you have.
taking.
Well, I think that it's time that you take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
I almost enlisted last night. That's the ultimate form of giving. Giving your body to the country.
Yeah, I was going to enlist coming out of college.
I thought about
it.
it.
Go to the fucking army.
You know, I can just enlist you. It's just like an application that you just fill out.
Just get
and then they call
in.
you 10 minutes later and they're like, where are you? We're coming to pick you up.
Where are you? We're doing a run. We're doing a run to where is the army now? Sudan?
It's everywhere.
We're gonna go to Sudan real quick.
That's what you think, dude. The armies, they probably got a spot in this building.
They're on the fucking 15th floor. There's an active war front in Sudan right now.
Oh, really?
We're blowing up.
I gotta catch up on that.
You gotta catch up on your BetterHelp.
I'm so behind. I gotta catch up on my BetterHelp because I'm sick of giving and it's time for me to take. Because I'm feeling stretched thin and burnt out like a slice of pizza. Therapy can give you the tools to find more balance in your life so you can keep supporting others without leaving yourself behind. In the army, when I was back in Nam, we would say no man left behind, and that includes yourself.
Yeah, that's why all the guys from Nam are in therapy now.
Yeah, exactly. Because they don't leave themselves behind.
For more balance,
use code TROOPS.
no. Use code SON. Big man. Fuck with troops. Use code SON.
Did we finish the ad? I think we got to say more of the ad stuff.
What are you talking about?
We just talked about Vietnam for half the ad. I don't know if that really counts.
It's online therapy. People know what BetterHelp is, and they know they should be taking care of themselves. It's online therapy. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited for your schedule.
Everyone knows this.
Visit BetterHelp.com/son today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/son.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dudes are getting like, it's always like those brands. It's like dudes will just randomly get like a $700 million deal from this brand.
Yeah.
From this new streaming service like DatChat.
The whole war's on Mastodon.
Yeah.
You know what Mastodon is?
I don't.
Mastodon is the liberal version of Truth Social.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I got to get on Mastodon.
I'm on both, bro. I think
you're a double agent.
I'm a fucking.
That's not okay.
In the Venn diagram of fucking being on Mastodon.
Dude,
and on Truth Social.
They will fuck you up if they find out.
Which side?
Both.
Mastodon is where you can watch the Ukraine shit. You can see where your money's gone. You see what you paid for.
Jesus Christ. That's terrible. You're a double agent.
No, it's sick. It's sick to just hear because they both have perfect echo chambers. You're like, why does Twitter suck now? It's because they're at Mastodon and True Social.
Well, Twitter fucking sucks. Dude, Twitter is like the worst app on the internet now. By a lot.
And there are people who are like, dude, it's so good what Elon Musk is doing over there.
I think I said on this podcast that if you care about Elon Musk owning Twitter, you're a loser because nothing will change. It is a terrible app now.
Yeah.
I block accounts constantly.
You can watch like all of Spy Kids 2 or get baseball tweets and that's
or just see
like,
people dying. It's like, dude, it's literally live. It's live leak.
Or like, there's a body under the train.
It's a terrible app. Or it'll be like a post with like a basic answer and the caption will be like, why is my brain not braining? Oh, and I'm like, and then I just instantly close out and I go into a different app. I'm like, this is so fucking bad.
You go back onto Mastodon, dude, that's where everybody's at. I wish I could like blend them like a deck of cards that I was shuffling. I just want them like
it's
together,
terrible, dude.
So I can watch them both at the same time. Watch both polar extremes.
I know. I might get on both of those.
You really should because that's where it's all happening. That's where the takes are. That's where like the ideas. Everybody's like charged up still and excited about shit instead of like jaded people being like, man, I think I'm getting off Twitter.
I really wonder. I wonder what if it's declined a lot because it's not like I don't see any tweets from anyone I follow. If you look at one person's profile once, your entire timeline is their tweets for the next week.
I see Orioles tweets exclusively. Yeah. I see so many tweets about the Orioles.
Dude,
I can't believe it.
When Dave tweeted the thing about me saying I was on his hate list, I like looked at the tweet a bunch. I kept on looking at it. And now my entire timeline is just Dave's tweets. My entire, like every single tweet. And it's like tweets from like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, they totally fucked it up. It's ruined.
Or it's like end wokeness.
Yeah.
It's like, leave me alone.
Yeah. Oh, it sucks. And it's all just like viral videos from so long ago.
Yeah. If you want to text, if you want to scratch the itch of text tweets,
Yeah.
Mastodon and True Social, my brother.
Or just Reddit. Reddit is so much better.
There's some stuff on Reddit. Reddit has a nice home for you.
Dude, Reddit is the best app by a mile, and Instagram is still not bad. If you stay off of the
Instagram's
Reels,
great,
Instagram's good.
Reels are pretty bad.
Reels are bad.
Yeah.
I just haven't been using social media.
You're fucking enlightened.
Well, I've been too busy focusing on the goddamn war. It's way too much to think about.
About Nam. Are we going to bring our boys home?
I know, seriously. Is it still going on?
Who is Prez? Who's Prez in the videos you're watching? Nixon?
Maybe, no.
Truman?
Who, I don't know. I forget who it is because I just remember they're all chanting 4 more years. I don't know. Hold on, let me look it up.
As a budding history buff, you got to know this. First thing you got to do is memorize
Well, I'm
all
getting
the
into
presidents.
documentaries now, so I don't really know all the details. I guess Coolidge.
No, bro, that's World War One.
It was Nixon.
Oh wait, who was president? I think I looked up the completely wrong question. It must have been Nixon.
It was a span of Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, and Nixon.
This says Kennedy in the movie that I watched. It was Kennedy.
Damn, bro, they just didn't give a fuck. They were just electing people, having
man.
young people.
If you don't like America, get the hell out.
Kennedy's got
That was their big slogan. And he's just like hammered, and he's like, "Get the hell out!"
Who was?
Tom
Kennedy?
Cruise.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then out of nowhere, he takes a turn, and he's like, "Yeah, the war sucks."
Damn, maybe he should get the hell out then.
No. Then he said, "They said to get the hell out. I'm not going anywhere. I love America, but the government is corrupt."
Fuck. Well, at least that changed.
Yeah.
At least the government's on the up and up now.
Yeah, at least they were better.
You can trust those guys. They finally drained the swamp.
Totally.
I trust fucking politicians. You see Ted Cruz hoop against Jimmy Kimmel, bro? That's a trustworthy dude.
No. That'll be making its way on Twitter in fucking 8 months.
No, it's from
Didn't know who Cruz had moves like that.
it's from like 7 years ago.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Just making its way on the
see,
Twitter.
yeah, exactly.
It's just finally arriving on Twitter.
What a shit app.
At least they have their new fucking stupid ass CEO now.
They're getting a lady, right?
Yeah.
People
Actually,
could not have been happy about that.
No, it's actually super dope. They got a CEO.
CEO, yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
she'll fucking get the gore off of the timeline. I'm all set on gore for now.
Yeah.
I don't need
Gore
to see people
invented
dying.
the internet and now it's ruining
Yeah.
it.
Like, I know where to get the gore if I want to see the gore, and Twitter was not the place for that.
It's disgusting.
Dude, I saw things that were more horrific than anything I've ever seen in my entire life, and it was one of those things that I just like laid in bed and thought about it for the next 6 hours, staring at the ceiling.
Oh yeah, I saw one yesterday of a guy underneath a train, just like a leg sticking up from a train. It's like there was no warning. It was that part of the video
Dude.
when the video started. It wasn't like it worked its way up where I could
I
see.
saw, yeah, it's terrible. And there's no like warning or anything. Like at least Twitter, at least on Reddit, it's like NSFW, not
Yeah.
safe for work.
Yes,
Give me a fucking not safe for work.
exactly.
There was a shooting, and I looked up the state to see what happened, and it was just like full on videos of the shooting.
And it's there'll be a correction at the bottom of the tweet. It'll be like 5 people get shot in like Chicago, and then underneath it'll be like actually 7 people. got
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
It's like
Dude.
instead of having a disclaimer before, they'll have like a correction
Yeah.
afterwards that just like helps with nothing.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was terrible. I remember I was in Iceland when I saw it, and I had to tell my friends the next day.
Scrolling,
And they were like,
timeline
I don't
in
want to
Iceland
hear
is
anything about
hilarious.
it. It was at night. They're like, I don't want to hear anything about it. And I was like, I have to tell someone because this is destroying my mind.
You're no better than the fucking old people unburdening themselves on the
dude,
deathbed.
I was unburdening myself fully. I was like, I had to, they were pissed. I was like, it was the most graphic thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
the
like,
next person you're about to tell about
shocking.
this is going to be at the nursing home.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 68 years from now, and you're going to.
Oh, I will. I probably will. Because I've never even described what I saw, and I never will. I don't want to put you guys through that. And then, of course, the accounts that posted, they're like meme accounts, and they're like 1 like equals 1 prayer.
I used to go to World Star and like watch some of that shit on purpose when I had a little.
Dude, this was
bloodlust.
something that you have never even seen, and you will never see.
The fact now that it gets sprung on you makes you appreciate how TikTok's not showing you that shit.
No, dude. I might get back on TikTok.
Honestly, the Chinese are protecting me.
Yeah. Dude, it is bad. It is so fucked up.
The Chinese are protecting my childish little brain
Yeah.
with like
I'd rather see fucking videos of dudes like chopping up soap than see gore. And I'm not like gore is not something that I'm like, I can't watch. I can't look at blood. This was like, I almost threw up.
yeah, it's like people's heads exploding.
Yeah. Literally people's heads exploding.
Like someone
Like
on a
actively.
pogo trip,
Yeah.
like stick under train tracks. And like you know what's about to happen.
And then under it, it's people just like being like arguing about politics. And it's like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Elon, he's fucking us.
TikTok is TikTok's way safer until you get into like the live videos.
Yeah, you just scroll past those though. There's never been a good live video on any of those apps.
Then it's like someone backlit with like a fucking dress on and like you can see their like dick hanging between their legs. It's like, what the fuck?
It's like the BTK killer live on fucking TikTok.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck is in this? But everything else is dope. It's just like the shit I actually want.
Yeah.
Sports and like stuff I care about.
I'm just back on like YouTube. YouTube's the best. It'll always be the best.
You said 8 things are the best.
Reddit and YouTube is the all I use.
And Instagram.
Well,
And Truth Social.
and Truth
And Mastodon.
and Mastodon. I think
Those are the 5 right
I think
there.
you might be one of 3 active users on Mastodon because I've never even heard that word before.
Because you're not in the lib circles. It's like the blue hair, purple hair, green hair. It's like, what is your hair color? And you can pick from a drop down menu.
Really? Is it actually?
Brown doesn't exist on there. Blonde doesn't exist.
That's so
It's
funny.
just Roy G. Biv. Like, what's your hair color? How do you identify?
That's hilarious.
It's fucking sick. It's just ideas. It's just other people's ideas. And it's just the complete other side. It really lets you, having both of them lets you like balance out perfectly.
Yeah. I got to get on that.
It kind of just floods your brain with these.
Or just not. Or I just won't. I just will stop.
It's a giggle fest though.
Yeah. I've just been focusing too much recently on the war, the real issues.
Did I tell you that I got blacked out and ordered a book of like Trump's letters?
No.
The letters that people wrote to Trump.
Oh, actually, maybe you did. You said it's like a
must
coffee
have.
table
Yeah,
book.
it's a coffee table
yeah.
book. It finally got
Yeah.
there. My wife's like, what is
That's so funny. That's hilarious.
It's not on our coffee table.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Her shit's like how to make like a peaceful home.
Yeah. Just letters of Trump.
I was like him just like flexing his early letters from Alec Baldwin. Be like, see, this guy used to like me. Trump's back in the fucking mix. So
He is.
RFK.
I don't know who that is.
It's like Robert Kennedy's son.
Oh.
And I think he might be trying to run for president. But I think he has like a fucking gravelly ass fucking like
Yeah, but you need that.
doom voice.
We need that.
I think people are saying they're not going to vote for him because he sounds like
The
'cause he sounds
Terminator.
like that. Yeah.
You see Trump's video about the Ukraine war.
What did he say?
And they were like, who do you want to win the Ukraine war? And he was like, I don't want anyone to win the war. I want the war to end. And they wanted him
He's
to
a
say
dove,
Russia
bro.
so bad. And they kept on asking him about Russia. And he's like, no, but I don't want anyone to win. He's like, I want it to stop. I want people to stop dying.
That's a good answer.
It was a good answer.
It's a great answer.
It was a great answer. And they just kept on being like, but if you had to pick one winner, if you had to pick one person to win, who would you want it to be?
Damn.
And he just kept on being like, I don't want anyone to win.
Did you see that? He was like,
And that's why he's getting my vote in 2024.
very great kid, little Sasquatch. Come on up, little
Or maybe
Sasquatch.
like the Nelk boys. We're going to
Yeah.
get him on the podcast as
You
like a
and-
weekly
A
guest.
little pimp. A good rapper, little pimp. Oh, man. That's fucking sick. Did you see he had like a town hall on CNN?
No.
And then the lady who did the town hall, she was born in 1992. Now she's like an anchor on CNN.
Yeah.
Because of that, off the strength of it. But then they like, before she even got hired, they dug up her old tweets and she was dropping Effies.
Oh, no.
Hard Effies.
I said, what is this, Roan's account?
But it does show that like you can say all that shit and you can still get a fucking anchor position at CNN. Like
Yeah,
you can
dude.
follow Don Lemon and Anderson Cooper. Like she was flying off
I thought
the handle
Don's
and-
gone.
But I'm saying she could follow his, like he had the job last and now
Oh,
like
yeah.
the next person to get it, the next iteration is a woman who is saying like
Slurs.
she was like saying like my roommate's like a lesbian, like I don't even want to be near her. Like ick.
That's crazy. I didn't know girls thought that way about lesbians.
Yeah, she's probably gonna try and fuck me.
Yeah, she's gonna try and eat my pussy. Homophobic girls are that's hilarious.
Yeah, and now she's a CNN.
Being homophobic against lesbians is hilarious.
I know, the coolest group of people.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just trying to like fucking wear flannel, drive a fucking Subaru, and play softball. Like
Not
that's
that
chill.
the gays aren't cool people too. But I get it.
Not as cool as the lesbians. Gays want to make everybody like let everyone know they're gay.
Oh yeah, not
Lesbians are minding their own business.
Lesbians just want to eat
playing
box.
fantasy football.
Yeah, they want to play Madden and eat box.
Eat box. They want to eat Hungry Man dinners and box.
I could see myself rolling with a pack of lesbians.
It would be so much doper to go to a lesbian
Damn,
bar.
what's going on tonight? Let's get into some eating. Let's eat some pussy tonight.
Let's get some box.
What's the move tonight? Any pussy to eat?
Where's some box? Are there any good box spots around here?
We went to a lesbian bar once and then we left because they were like, it wasn't fun.
Yeah, because they had too much of the game on.
They
You didn't know enough about football to hang out with the girls.
Not at all.
Lesbian bars, but they would probably just get
There's like two.
overrun with like dudes the way that gay bars get run over with like girls trying to be
Yeah,
friends.
but I think there actually is. There's only like 2 lesbian bars like in America
I heard it is a small number.
because the gays overtake it, which is a fucking awesome move by them too. Because they're doing that intentionally. They probably round up a group of dudes and they're like, let's go fucking take this bitch over.
You know how girls have a gay best friend?
Yeah,
If dudes just started having a lesbian best friend.
Yeah.
Like one lesbian in the group.
yeah,
This is my lesbian best friend.
yeah.
And she just knows like every stat about like the New York Yankees from 1998. She's cool as hell. Like plays like the Simpson video game.
Yeah.
She's like arcade games at her house.
video game.
I wonder what lesbians are talking about, bro. What kind of shit are they getting into?
She's like commenting under Big Cat's post, trying to get the Madden codes. She's
a
DMing
PS
Pete. She's like, I heard Big Cat said you have the codes this year.
She bought $400 worth of merch, so now she can do Erica as CEO in training camp.
Oh man.
Sorry, just sending a text message.
Let's talk about HelloFresh.
Oh yes, dude, I love HelloFresh. Flavors in full bloom at HelloFresh. Enjoy the tastes of spring with chef-crafted recipes featuring ripe seasonal ingredients delivered right to your door. HelloFresh is more than just delicious dinners. Now, you can take your pick of 40 weekly recipes, but you can also choose from over 100 items to round out your order, from snacks and easy lunches to desserts and pantry necessities.
A good comparison that I like to use for this, it's like an MRE if it was like good food.
Yeah, MREs wish they were.
MREs wish they were HelloFresh.
When I was over in Kandahar, if I could have had some
Yeah.
HelloFresh.
Back when I was in Korea, if I had
everything would have
HelloFresh.
changed, man. In Okinawa, they need HelloFreshes out in Oki. And that's the last I'll say about that. Check save money off your growing to-do list with the help of HelloFresh. HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% cheaper than takeout. No worries if you're not a pro in the kitchen. HelloFresh's foolproof recipes arrive pre-proportioned and easy to prepare in just a few steps. Go to HelloFresh.com/Sun16 and use code Sun16 for 16 free meals plus free shipping.
Yeah, this show, I think we have a lot of gay fans or LGBTQ fans, and we have a lot of veterans. It's just that too.
We have LGBTQ veterans.
Yeah, strictly lesbian veterans.
That would be a sick platoon. The way that like the Tuskegee Airmen like took over,
Yeah.
and it was like an all black group of pilots.
Yeah, the Five Bloods.
And if we just had,
about,
is that what it is?
or that might be Vietnam.
It was just like the ladies fucking mowing down the Viet Cong.
There will be a movie like that soon.
Hidden Figures of like
Sounds like Avengers Endgame.
yeah.
And the ladies saved the day. They were getting their asses kicked. And then the ladies came in.
I came here to chew bubble gum and munch rug, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Pull out your fucking pussies now.
Pull out your boxes. I'm all out of rug to munch. Damn, eating your way through like a roadhouse, but it's all like an all ladies bar, like a bouncer. Instead of fighting, she just eats her way through. Everyone leaves satisfied. I think that's a better ending than Roadhouse.
Way better ending.
Have you watched Roadhouse?
No.
That's a sick movie.
You know, I finally watched the new Top Gun.
Oh, finally.
The movie was awesome.
Yeah, as a plane
Chills.
guy.
I had chills the whole movie.
Yeah, it's sick.
At least the second half.
That's true patriotism.
That's a true Well, that's why. So then I was like, all right, that movie scratched the itch. That was fucking awesome.
Who's the bad guys in that movie? Russians or something? Or like, because it's like tough because you can't like otherize.
They never really get
certain
specific
groups.
about it.
Can't otherize Middle Eastern folks. Can't otherize Asian folks.
I mean, it's the same shit with Red Dawn. It changes every movie against like who we're currently fighting against.
All right, boys, your mission is to shoot down a plane of cis white males. The real enemy, cis white males.
That would be hilarious. All right, this one is called Barstool House. Does that mean it's like an in-house ad?
Yep, you got it.
Okay. I didn't know if we were doing like Airbnb was opening up like a Barstool collab.
Everyone's moving to Chicago, so
Yeah.
we want you to come live in
Are you looking
Barstool
for a new
House.
home?
Ever wonder what it's like to live where Pete lives?
Ever wonder what it's like to crash with Prez? Head on over to Barstool House. Don't overthink your Father's Day gift. Remember, your dad is richer than you. That's who wrote this?
Don't try to buy him. Yeah, because that's not true for you, bro. I know how much money you're making. Your poor dad.
Don't try to buy him something expensive. He either already has it or you're going to make yourself look financially irresponsible and stupid. A lose-lose.
Lose.
Who wrote this? A genius wrote it. Because it's a goddamn good ad. The Barstool store is full of awesome stuff that will make your dad feel young and cool.
Including Son of a Boy Dad merch. Like, let's just keep it a buck. This is the best merch for fathers. And I don't care
it is.
what
Good
other
merch.
people like busting with the boys say. I don't
Well,
care
see, the thing
what
is,
they try
we
to
came
do.
up with Son of a Boy Dad, and now all those brands are
Son,
trying to
boy,
rip off
dad.
our thing.
Now they want to be girl dad, this, that. It's like, if you support us, buy our merch.
Will
If you
Compton's
support your
been trying to
dad-
push a boy dad merch for so long.
No, he's going to try
Or like
and
boys dad.
Yeah.
Like for the boys.
It's
for the
terrible.
boys dad.
They're probably going to change their name to exactly our name.
Exactly. They wish they had our name.
They don't, but they don't.
Here's some of my favorites from the store. Dad rope hats, polo quarter zips, and the best tasting coffee, Stella Blue coffee, and so much more. See, Stella Blue coffee is actually phenomenal, and I drink it every single morning. So that's an advertiser I want to get behind, and we should talk to them. Let me see if I can arrange a meeting. We can get them as an advertiser.
There's no chance, bro. They're maxed out on their budget.
Yeah. Well, shop now at store.barstoolsports.com and buy some Son of a Boy Dad merch. Please. What was the
America's
first
under
Red
attack.
What was the first
White
Red Dawn about?
supremacists. What was Red Dawn?
Right? That's what it's called, right? Red Dawn?
What is Red Dawn?
The Wolverines. No, you guys haven't seen Red Dawn?
Oh.
That movie's ass, so don't watch it. It sucks, and there's two.
I'm going to watch this Tom Cruise movie. You got to watch Roadhouse.
No, Patrick Swayze's in it, and he's young in it too.
He's fuckable.
That's Red Dawn 2. Red Dawn 2
is that when he
is
like
bad.
swears in like the waterfall scene?
I have no clue.
I think it is.
No, that would not be
Red
Red
Dawn's the one
Dawn.
that came after that. No,
Yeah.
right, I know. I have seen that one.
Oh yeah, they're against the Soviets in the Red Dawn 1. I think Red Dawn 2 might be against North Korea. They're fighting against,
Sign me up for that shit, bro. Enlist me to watch that movie.
yeah, North Korea. The first one's about Russia and the second one's about North Korea. What's the third one going to be against? Barstool Sports.
Probably, bro.
Because we're out here fighting a goddamn war every day.
It's a goddamn culture war.
Every day we sit in this chair.
And we're fucking bleeding. We're giving up
We're
casualties
bleeding out.
fast. It's a culture war and they're fucking getting us. They're killing us. Our backs are against the wall. They flanked us in the culture war. We need a culture nuke.
Dude, did you
We
see
need the N-bomb for white people. Yeah, we need a culture Oppenheimer. Is it Peterson? Is it Tate?
Definitely.
Who's
not
gonna
Tate.
save us in the
I think
culture
Tate's
war?
kind of on his way out.
No, bro.
I think the hype's dying out.
No, don't say that, dude.
Yeah.
Is it Fresh and Fit? I think Fresh and Fit are the only ones that can save us now. The only ones that can dunk on the fucking libs now are Fresh and Fit. Did you know 80% of marriages, you know, all those fucking podcasts just regurgitate one statistic?
Oh, yeah.
80% of marriages are ended by women, and it's 90% if they're college educated.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard every one of those. What's the girl that does it too? The redheaded girl?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
What's
I don't
her
know.
name?
I don't know, dude. That shit drives me. I'd rather see the gore than see that shit.
Where do they recruit eight empty-headed people to
To
come
be
on their
those
podcast?
shows, I don't know. And why are they all doing well? Like, who's watching these shows?
What's it even called? What's that genre of show called? There has to be a name for it, like panel shows.
It's just dudes who like they got like it's dudes who got dumped when they were in like 7th grade and they still haven't gotten over it. Like they dated a girl for like a week, and it's like when you're dating and all that dating is like you say hi to them in the hallway at school, and they like one day they saw their girlfriend say hi to another dude. And now they're like running an empire, being like, sign up for my fucking course.
The world's not going to like you because you're not a virgin.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're low value. You're a
Yeah.
low value woman. And I'm a high value man.
Yeah.
Because I fucked twice. Okay? And one of them could have been you.
Yeah.
You just got treated me.
Have you seen that dude that you guys have probably seen the clip of the super jacked dude? And he's like walking towards the camera. He's like, hey man, there's a big event this weekend. There's going to be a lot of girls there and a lot of drinks. Sorry, not for me, because I focus on my goals. He's like, I'd rather talk to the Lord, work out, and wake up early and work. You guys haven't seen this dude?
No.
Oh, dude, he's got like 1 million followers on Instagram.
What's his accent? Where's he from?
I don't know, somewhere in Europe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The jacked European?
Jacked European. It's all these dudes who are like, and the only way you even get that jacked is if you had a bad breakup.
Yeah. Or like something
And it was clearly a
something
one-sided
naughty
bad
happened to you
breakup.
sexually, like at some other point
Oh,
in your
yeah.
life. You're like, I'm gonna wear loafers now and I'm gonna fucking bench
Yeah.
press 350.
Yeah. Because it's dudes who like have been working out since they were in like 6th grade, and they swore that they were gonna get all the girls when they got older, and then they got older and they realized they couldn't make eye contact with people, and all
They
they knew how
forgot
to do
to-
is lift weights.
Yeah, they forgot to talk to
Yeah.
girls and just spent tons of time like shooting out microaggressions at
Yeah.
the gym. You're like, I'm actually doing a superset.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm actually still on that machine.
Going for my PR today.
And just not even talking to girls at the gym, just
No.
wearing like a bandana like Tupac
Yeah.
with a massive jug of like a milk container full of water
Yeah.
and creatine.
Dude, there can't be that many people out there who have this big thing that they need to overcome. They're talking about overcoming. It's like, how bad were all of your lives?
Everybody feels like they have something that they need to overcome.
Yeah.
It's like a human condition. It's not like no matter how your life was, you will calibrate your like worldview to seeing yourself as needing to overcome someone.
Yeah, I guess that makes
I
sense.
definitely believe that shit. Everybody's like, my parents fucking really love me a lot.
Yeah.
And they're not letting me grow.
It's like a whole genre of like dudes who like, well, there's so much motivation out there. There's more motivation than anything else. Motivation is the number one form of entertainment right now. It's just like being like, you were going to go hang out with your friends this weekend? Well, the iron's not going to pump itself, and it's sitting in the gym screaming your name.
Just lonely as hell.
Yeah. It's like, dude, it takes an hour to work out. like, I don't think you need to be reserving the whole weekend for lifting.
And if you do it too long, like it will make you stop being able to work out.
Yeah.
Like if you work out for 5 hours straight for like a whole week, like
Yeah.
you're going to be hurt by the end of the week.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to take lots and lots of weeks off.
You don't need to reserve multiple. Like even when I used to work out, I would work out for an hour and then I would go hang out with my friends.
It's a big fallacy. I need to fucking work out way harder though.
Yeah, me too. I got to get in the
I
gym.
got some bad angles recently.
I've had some rough ones too.
Some fat face.
Yeah, I've had some rough angles. It's always when people take pictures of me while I'm on stage and I'm like, oh, some dude DM'd me and he was like, yo, great set in Detroit. He was like, you should seriously like see a doctor about your posture though. He's like, something is wrong.
You have
He's
a
like, I
tumor
don't
on
even
your
know.
spine.
He's like, I don't even know how you could acquire that posture. And then I see pictures of myself and I'm literally at like a 90-degree angle on stage. Like I start bending from the waist.
Like a lunch lady. Like you're like always hunched over some
I don't even
lasagna
know.
that you're scooping out with a spoon.
Yeah. But then I try and do normal posture and I look at myself and I'm like, that looks worse.
Normal posture looks and feels very weird.
Yeah.
Have you ever walked down the street like after having just put on normal posture and you have to check yourself out because you're sure you look
You look
ridiculous?
insane.
But I don't even think you do look that crazy. I think that's how the body's like supposed to be.
I don't know. I've done it and I look in the mirror and I'm like, no.
I
This
sleep
looks
on my side
way
curled
worse.
up. I wake up, fucking sit on the toilet curl up to fucking like brush my teeth, curl as I'm in the shower, fucking getting pelted.
When I look in the shower, my neck is like this. I'm just looking directly down the entire time. Like I rest my face on my chest most hours of the day. That's how I am most hours of the day.
You're literally the whale
Is
in
with
that
my
Brendan
chin
Fraser movie.
touching my chest.
You're like your bloodline is going to develop like like your chin's going to be connected to your chest. Like
Dude, my face is below my shoulders.
you must have a heavy ass. It's probably because your brain's so big.
Yeah, probably.
You're so fucking smart that you're weighed down by the fucking massive weight of unbearable talent.
Yeah, that's true.
I need to start going the other way. It'll pull everything back. If I like dip my head back,
I keep getting ads for this thing that you're supposed to put your neck on, and I might get it. And it like straightens out your posture, or at least your neck.
I know.
The neck is where I need to get straightened out.
I wish Zuckerberg had just fucking followed through on those glasses that were supposed to. You're just supposed to be wearing the glasses all the time.
Because even when I lay in bed, I've tried to like hold my phone like this, so I'm like looking straight. But then I'm like, this sucks, and then I just go put it right back down on my stomach.
Have like the bottom of your phone imprinted onto your belly.
Oh yeah,
Or like your chest.
yeah,
I don't even have it on my stomach. It's too far away from my
For your old eyes,
nearsighted ass.
for your wise eyes,
My fucking owl ass
these eyes have seen a lot of things that they never.
like you. These eyes. These eyes. All right, where are you at next, bro?
Like on the road.
Yeah, bro. Give these people what they want to fucking hear.
I had to cancel or move Tacoma. I don't know when it's getting moved to, but luckily only like 10 people bought tickets for it, so there shouldn't be too much of an uproar. Because I have to go home for my sister's graduation, and they sent out an email saying I had a family emergency. Not a family emergency. My
Just don't
sister's
wanna work.
graduating, and she has been planning on graduating on this date for the last 18 years of her life. So that was on me.
Family emergency. Another woman in the workforce.
And then I'm going to Ontario, California, which is right near LA, I guess.
You like snow clubs in LA for you to go to, or
Not really, no. I mean,
Why?
they have like the Hollywood Improv, but I don't think you can really do weekends there.
when you go somewhere, do you get taxed to their area?
I think I
taxes?
might. Or maybe, I think so.
So you're getting those California taxes, 75%?
Hope not. I still don't know. My accountant still has not reached back to me. I think I might just be like, yo, are we still like, should I get a new guy?
Are you dumping me?
He emailed
Just a
me.
soft dump?
Yeah, maybe my filing was too advanced. I organized it for him though.
Maybe you weren't giving him what you need.
He
What
said
he needs.
he said to give me all your filings.
I'm
And
saying like emotionally.
I've given him everything, dude.
You left it all on the line
I've
for
given
him?
him everything.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like enough.
But I'm here in New York this weekend. We should freaking link up, dude.
It's Memorial Day?
You're on the road, aren't you? Road dog, road warrior. What are you going back to New Orleans? Back to Brazil?
No.
Safari?
I think I'm going to
Australia?
Delaware.
Why?
My wife's family has a house down there.
Strong.
It's inland. It's not on the beach.
Out on the water?
No, it's inland.
What the fuck?
Well, I'll be here.
I was trying to hang out this past weekend. I was hitting you up.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. We got in a heated debate with Pat Bev about what would have bigger oysters, the East Coast or the West Coast. We
Yeah, but
called
you
you.
just called me. You didn't. It wasn't a debate. Also, I think it's West Coast easily.
I think you're right.
I just had Island Creek oysters, which is from where I live, And remember we were at that bar. Remember when
Yes.
we went to that place and I asked? I went to
Yes.
another restaurant in New York and they said, and it said Island Creek oysters. Everyone looked at me like I was a damn fool. And they were tiny. They were like this. They were like the size of like mussels. And then when I went to San Francisco with Francis ordered 24 oysters. Well, I thought it was going to be like a sharing deal, just 24 for him. And
He probably was knocking over like fucking the salt and pepper shakers with his rock hard dick.
I know.
After that much aphrodisiac.
I know.
Give me as much aphrodisiac as you have.
No, he gave me a couple, but
Get you a little horny too.
Those were like this big. Those were massive oysters.
Yeah, that shit is not fun.
So judging why you don't like those, they
don't
say
like
the
a
small
massive one.
ones have more flavor.
A big one just like
I like it.
I like it.
I do. I like a big meaty oyster.
You said it's sassy as hell.
I used to hate oysters. Now I love them.
Yeah, growing taste. You're a growing boy.
Yeah.
The mignonette.
Still hate zucchini.
That'll change. You just need a little garlic on it.
Zucchini is the worst thing on earth.
Or what about fried zucchini strips?
No, terrible.
No, they're not.
Zucchini's disgusting. Mushrooms, repulsive.
That's not true. Not all mushrooms
Even
are.
anyone who even eats mushrooms, I like have a hard time even associating with them.
That's like a very elevated thing. Have you ever seen The Pig? Pig, the movie with Nicolas Cage?
A horror movie?
No, it's called Pig.
No.
It's a fucking awesome movie, but it starts off with this long ass scene of him cooking mushrooms, and he's like a Michelin chef. It's like one of the finest things to cook.
Interesting. It's a fungus.
Grows on shit.
Yeah, it's
Kept
disgusting.
in the dark.
It's disgusting. What else? Squash. Hate squash. Mostly a texture thing though.
But I was trying to hang out yesterday though.
You never texted me once or ever even made it known that you would.
Yes,
wanna
I
hang
did.
out.
Yes, I did. I was like, "What time are you getting back?" You said I have shows on Saturday in Detroit, and I'm gonna be back on
early.
Sunday.
You must have been pissed about that. You were texting me waking up and I was already in my bed in New York.
Damn, that's brutal.
We had the same flight and I moved my flight. I was trying to get out there. Like, I almost took a red eye
They just bounced from Detroit.
to just get the hell back to New York.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to get out of Dodge.
Yeah. And it was late. I was like, I'm going to be exhausted, but I was like, this is still better than I don't know. Getting back on late on a Sunday sucks. Then it's like, you don't have a Sunday.
Did you have a Sunday? What'd you do yesterday? Video games?
Cleaned, watched the game, the Celtics game, and I played a lot of video games.
So
and
you
then
weren't
I
trying to
watched-
chill anyway.
And then I watched Platoon.
You weren't going to chill regardless.
And I scheduled a haircut, getting a haircut tomorrow.
I can't wait. What are you going to get?
Fade, probably. Drop fade.
High top? Caesar?
No. Probably something like a little crazy on the top. Maybe like, I don't know, high and tight.
Spiky?
Probably high and tight and then just fade. Like
Like a Jordan jump shot.
yeah, good fade.
Fuck yeah, that sounds so good.
That's the problem is you gotta really, when you're making a reservation for a haircut, you gotta look at the kind of people's hair that they're cutting. And it's hard to find a place that cuts white dudes' hair.
You were talking about Dominican brothers. Actually, Middle Eastern brothers have
A lot of Middle
bars.
Eastern dudes.
Middle Eastern brothers and Dominican
and they
brothers.
like,
have
dude,
it.
they want like you go in, and this is not just Dominican people. It's not like in New York. This is everywhere you go. You go in and you're like, this is the haircut I want. And they're like, I think this will look better. And then they have me walking
I
out.
only know how to do buzz cut.
Yeah. And then I walk out and I look like fucking G-Eazy. With like a fade with it, but it's
Me
still
and
like
him,
long on the
him
top and it
and
like
I.
wraps around like a fucking like yarmulke.
Yeah, that's the dopest look.
Dude, it is infuriating.
G-Eazy's fashion goals.
Now I just go and I say take an inch off everywhere. But I did that the last place and then they just didn't cut the top of my hair. Dude, the top of my hair is down to like my front lip.
You just didn't have an inch to give.
It was insane.
Bro,
So you go in and they assume that this is how you want to wear your hair always. So right now my hair is like middle parted because it's so long.
well, don't cut. Just come in how you want to wear it.
There's no way I could do that with my hair right now. It's too long. So I guess I'll bring a picture or something. I'll just probably bring a picture of you.
a hat.
Yeah.
They cut a hat into it. Fuck. Well, check out Sass in fucking Ontario, Canada.
Yeah. Well, 4 episodes before then, but
And yeah, bro, we should hang out, bro. Well, I thought we were doing. Let's do an episode. Are we doing a bonus episode tomorrow or something, or that's for next week?
We have to do something for Memorial Day.
We'll bang something for Memorial Day next week. Maybe a guest.
oh, why? Because we're not going to be here on Monday. Oh shit, we got Monday off.
Monday off, brother.
Well, at least you guys do. Grind doesn't stop for me.
What do you have shows?
I don't really do holidays.
Do shows at the box.
Yes, actually.
Sick. Let's fucking go. All right.
All right. See you guys next week.
Very funny episode.